Welcome back to Sports Sunday. Legends in the Lou this past week at Norwood Hills Country Club. World Hall of Fame golfers Nancy Lopez and Lee Trevino were the headliners for the Legends Luncheon, which is the unofficial kickoff of the Ascension Charity Classic. Two golf legends making a stop in the Lou for the second annual Legends Luncheon. Over 300 were in attendance for the unofficial kickoff of the Ascension Charity Classic, which is coming up September 6th through the 11th. Those that came were able to hear stories from the World Golf Hall of Famers Nancy Lopez and Lee Trevino. Trevino has won 29 PGA Tour titles, including 6 major championships, and even one at Norwood Hills back in 1972. Lopez's resume includes 48 LPGA victories, including 3 majors. Both golf for fun now, while coming to events like this to help promote the game of golf for everyone.
When you can help in any way to raise money for charity, that's what we've done all our careers. I mean, playing on the LPGA Tour in all these different cities and raising money for all the charities in those cities, it's important. And being a professional athlete, if you can do that, that's what we're all about.
Rounding out at 82 now that I am, this is about the only thing I can do. I can only talk about how good I used to be. I'm not very good at it now, but yeah, I still keep my hand in it. I play a little bit. Yeah, looking forward to coming back.
And are you going to play just maybe a little bit, just coming out here to show people what you have at 82?
Well, yes, on September the 11th, as a matter of fact, we're having a 9-hole shootout with some celebrities and what have you. And believe it or not, I won here 50 years ago. That's a long time ago. That's before your parents were born. But anyway, yeah, long time, yeah.
And what do you remember from 50 years ago here and how much it's changed since then?
Well,
or some things that have stayed the same?
I haven't looked at the golf course yet. I can see the clubhouse is magnificent. So they've added to it, they've redone it. And I'm pretty sure they've refurbished the golf course a couple of times. But when you have a great golf course like Norwood, you don't really redo a golf course like that. There's been a tremendous amount of players that have won here that have a name, and they're great players. So there's no reason to change the golf course. It's absolutely perfect.
What do you think, too, about they put an emphasis on really growing the game of golf and making it available for everybody through this charity? How much does that mean to you as a golfer?
Well, being a minority kid that started the way that I did, that's the big problem that we're having in golf today, is getting the minority kid in there. You know, you can say what you want to, but golf is very expensive, and it's very time-consuming. And you know, you've got to get the minority kids and low income, and you've got to give them some facility and to play. The first tee has done a tremendous amount of money and what have you, their time to get other kids to play. But you know, the great thing about this game is if you can get some of these kids starting, it's amazing, because if they become good, it'll pay for a college education. And in the bottom line, that's what it's all about. Golf's great. It's there to enjoy. But in life today, you must have options. And options come from a great education.
When you're playing on the LPGA Tour, when you win, you kind of become an idol of young people, of the middle-aged people that want to play the game. You can get them out on the golf course. And it's a great place to bring family. Even if you're just starting to play golf, bring everybody out. Let them watch what golf's all about. Being on a golf course, I mean, as a young person, I loved being out on the golf course. It was beautiful. Loved smelling the fresh cut grass. I always remember telling my dad, when I was growing up, I started very young at 8, but whenever I smelled that fresh cut grass, I always said, Dad, it smells like a tournament. And it's just the special feelings that you get when you're on the golf course. But I think when you can bring your kids out and introduce them to a game, PGA Tour, LPGA Tour, you know, they see players that they want to follow. And I think that's so important, because that's how you grow golf, and giving these kids an opportunity to see something that will open doors for them.
Thank you for joining us for Sports Sunday. We'll see you next week.